MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Cody Bellinger looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 31. Jock
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Striding in, Max Muncy. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
You know, this guy's a terrific power hitter. 3rd in the league right now in home runs, D-Row. He needs to get going if he wants to win that HR title.
Yeah, he's had a massive season, Dan. He's certainly one of the premier home run hitters in the game, and I'm fired up to get a chance to put my eyeballs on him today.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Muncy on at first, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's Corey Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 2. Ready with the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 LA. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The next 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Peterson. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Striding forward for his first chance, Wilson Ramos, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Pollock.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 7,
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Gavin Lutz, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Pollock gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler on a good curveball. Gets him swinging for out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Russell Martin, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Here's Robbie Cano now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
The third baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was
That
kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. The 2-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
3-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And the guy behind the dish today is Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career. But I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Cano, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners off for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
In now, Matt Beatty. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Beatty tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And it's 1-1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos gathers it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a hard liner, but foul. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Now, Zach Wheeler. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Zach Wheeler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
First delivery to him on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Gavin Lutz.
Standing in, Gavin Lutz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the catcher.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin.
So stepping in, Hyunjin Ryu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt here. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. McNeil is calling for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation
The
with
third
these
baseman,
middle
number
of the order
24,
guys. That's back-to-back
Robinson.
Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cano waits on the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ryu steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Nimmo. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box, Matt Beatty pops this one up, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Lagares at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Drew Gagnon is into the ball game now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 47.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Lifted down the line in left.
Nimmo in pursuit.
But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 5.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And a ball 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now, A.J. Pollock. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The second baseman, Gavin.
Digging in and looking for more, Gavin Lutz. From the stretch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's Jed Lowry now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Juan Lagares.
In now, Juan Lagares. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. In the air out to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 47.
Danny Echeverria will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Danny Echeverria.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. LA's on top 4-1. Kevin Barrow takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Kevin Farrow.
Striding into the box, Russell Martin. It was a walk in his last
the
trip.
Catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in once again, Hyunjin Ryu. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
The 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
The right fielder, number 31.
So two gone now for the Dodgers in the sixth. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got two quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the attempt is snuffed out there. Is a good throw by Martin. Will take care of him at first.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Muncy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Muncy. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Matt Beatty, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good battle. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Corey Seager 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for LA, but they lead it 4-1. So here's the cleanup. Conforto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Robinson Cano is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. Pollock is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Bellinger is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. This is in the air out to right. Peterson on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Mets. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 67, Seth Lugo. Now playing center field. And
now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ruxpin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Croxton going back on it to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Gavin Lutz. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Russell Martin now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This tells me a lot about this guy.
Now
He's done a
batting,
real
the
nice
pitcher,
job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Edwin Rios will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 43, Edwin Rios.
Two out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field.
Broxton's under it.
And that retires the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run.
Bottom of the 8th coming up.
It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 1. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
56, Adam Colera.
First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So digging in now, Brandon Nimmo, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fly ball out to right field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Peterson.
He's set and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Bruxton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Making his way to the plate, Max Muncy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. One and two. Here it comes, and a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Muncy leads off first with one away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Julio Urias, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 0-1 count and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
The
got
right
it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The third baseman, number 24, Robinson Cano.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Cano waits on the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers earned their 119th win, most in the division. Hyunjin Ryu wins his 19th decision of the season. Zach Wheeler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hyunjin Ryu, his 19th win of the season. The loss goes to Zach Wheeler. He falls to 12-8. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.